Vallu, sir, are you ready? Is it fine? Can you hear?
Sir, we are ready. Good afternoon.
Your voice is less, sir.
Sir, good afternoon. We are ready for the presentation.
Okay, we shall start. It's 3 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Yes, please, sir. On, sir, we can proceed. We can start, sir.
Yes, sir. We can start.
So, namaskar, vanakkam, good evening to everybody. Our director, Professor S.C. Sharma ji, Dr. B.S. Padmuraj, advisor NAAC, Dr. Srinivas, Deputy Advisor with us, Dr. N.R. Mohan, Assistant Advisor, speaker of today's webinar, Dr. A. Ratanavellu, Principal of this institution, Dr. I. Rajendran, HOD Mechanical, Dr. G. Anupriya, HOD CSE, Dr. P. A. Periyasamy, Coordinator of IQAC of this institution, and dear participants, we in NAAC most enthusiastically welcome to this series of webinar on best practices adopted by IEEE to all you good participants. In this series, this is 23rd such webinar where we have invited the stakeholders of Dr. Mahilingam College of Engineering and Technology, Pollachi, Coimbatore from Tamil Nadu. They will be speaking on the theme industry, collaboration, and outcome-based education for grooming graduates. It's a very interesting theme. Friends, under the leadership of our director, we are conducting a series of webinars with a very noble intention to provide an opportunity to the stakeholders of higher education institutions to know the best practices adopted by the institution who have secured A++ in NAAC-ANA process. Basically, such institutions are very scarce in number, very less in number. So, dear intellectuals, it is stated that best practices can be related to any of our 7 criteria, which are considered to be the core functions of higher education institution. One of the noble person like you, a very good academician, has once said that innovations and best practices can be sown, SOWN, sown throughout an organization, but they can only grow when they fall in on a fertile ground. That is very important, on a fertile ground. So to elaborate it further, I request my good friend Dr. B.S. Padmuraj, advisor with us, to apprise the same in detail. Dr. B.S. P. sir, please.
Thank you, Dr. Devendra Skavde. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. People who are live on our platform, on NAAC YouTube, NAAC Twitter, and NAAC Facebook. I join my colleague, Dr. Devendra Skavde, Deputy Advisor, Dr. S. Srinivas, Deputy Advisor, Dr. N.R. Mohan, Assistant Advisor, especially Professor S.C. Sharma ji, our Director NAAC. On behalf of all of these people, Director NAAC and the organizers, and my personal behalf, I welcome all the people who are live and the host institution who are going to do the presentation of the practice. As rightly put it across by Dr. Kavde, we are looking at best practices. People tell us, is it a best practice, or is it a good practice, or it is a healthy practice? So why we have to use the word best practice? Over the last 26 years, NAAC has been deliberated with all these nomenclature from people like you all the principal, deans, directors, assistant professors, associate professors of different variety of colleges, medical college, dental college, engineering college, architecture college, arts and science college. Now coming to this wonderful sharing platform of the best practices from the A++ colleges and universities in India. We wanted to know, learn from other institutions, especially on the sustainability. You got A++. Now for the subsequent cycle, how were you able to sustain it? Everybody understands what is the best practice. Enough of literature is available. It is not a routine practice. It should be a practice. Within teaching pedagogy, we can take, people talk about a simple quadratic equation or a multiplication of two matrices, different pedagogy, methodology of a practice of arriving at a solution. Similarly, people ask on the ground, sir, we have excellent infrastructure facilities. We politely, very gently ask them, is it a practice? So what we are trying to project here, it is 23 institutions and many more on the pipeline to come, to share what is your best practice under the 7 criteria. And that practice has helped in how many ways, in what ways your QNMs and QLX, your DVV and your documentation. With the ICTE, with the NBA, you're a first-tier institution. How this practice is calculated, people retire and go, new people come, old people have gone, people move out. So how do you sustain this practice? This is what we are trying to learn from these top institutions so that this can be disseminated across. What is true for Dr. Mahalingam College of Engineering Technology in Pollachi, the same may not be true in NGM College Pollachi itself. Practice can be borrowed. It may be true in some instances. It can be borrowed, it can be implemented. But we have to see the context in which we are implementing this industrial collaboration and outcome-based education for grooming graduates. A wonderful topic. Maximum we propagate to see this best practice by this institution. How far they can inculcate the cascading effect of top to bottom. Whether this practice can be internalized and institutionalized. These are the two important things in best practices. A wonderful document which NAAC has also brought out on different thematics of best practices. With this few words of opening remarks and introduction, I welcome each and every one of you, and I open up this A++ institutions, a wonderful thought process by NAAC, especially to disseminate the best practices. Over to S. Devinder Kavde. Jai Hind.
Thanks, PSP sir. You have very well stated that every AGI should be involved categorically in that quality assurance, quality sustenance, and quality enhancement for the development of their institution and the stakeholders of that particular institution. Going further with the program, I request Dr. Srinivas, Deputy Advisor with us, to please introduce the speakers and invite them for the session. Dr. Srinivas, please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Devinder Kavde, sir, and DSP, sir, for introduction. Today, I am honored to have the privilege to introduce our guest from Dr. Mahalingam College of Engineering and Technology. First, I would like to introduce Dr. A. Ratnavelu, sir. Dr. A. Ratnavelu obtained his doctorate from National Institute of Technology, Trichy. Obtained his master degree from Edith Cowan University, Perth, Australia. He has got 6 years of industry experience and has more than 22 years of teaching experience. He is working in Mahalingam College of Education, Engineering and Technology from past 2 decades. He has coordinated the NBA and for the college. He has been invited by Microsoft to share his experience near Indian and US summits. He has been awarded by Cisco Outstanding Contributor in Cisco Regional Academy and recognized as Best POP by Infosys. He has published several research articles and his work on human-computer interaction has been recognized in other reputed international universities also. Currently, Dr. Ratnavelu sir is working on AR/VR projects, mobile app development, digital learning, and simulation of speech articulation. He is a lecturer of Computer Society of India and ISTE and member of ACM. Next is Dr. I. Rajendran. Dr. I. Rajendran obtained his Master in Engineering from College of Engineering, Guindy and University, Chennai. He received his doctorate from PSG College of Technology, Bharatiyar University, Coimbatore in 2001. Dr. Rajendran has 26 years of teaching and industrial experience and 21 years of experience. He has published 45 research publications in national and international journals, and he has presented 25 papers in national and international conferences. Dr. Rajendran has received many awards. To name few: Innovative Potential of Project Award at doctoral level from National Academy of Engineering, New Delhi, for his thesis. The NK Iyengar Medal for Best Practice Oriented Paper on Machine Design from Institute of Engineers in Kolkata branch, and Outstanding Engineer Award for the Institution of Yes Coimbatore chapter. He is also a life member of many reputed organizations and research foundations. Dr. G. Anupri has obtained her master's degree in computer science and engineering from PSG College of Technology, Coimbatore. She has been awarded in natural language processing from Anna University. She has more than 50 years experience. Interest includes intelligence, machine learning. She has published many publications in peer-reviewed national and international journals. Presented many papers in conferences also. We are having one more panelist, Dr. Periyaswamy. Dr. Periyaswamy has obtained MSc and PhD chemistry from Bharatiyar University, Coimbatore, and he obtained his MPhil in analytical chemistry from University of Madras. He has also served as Senate member of Bharatiyar University, Coimbatore. He worked on a project titled Integrated Product on the River Kaveri, funded by Ministry of Environment and Forest, Government of India. He has experience as a researcher at Chemical Research Station, Bangalore. Presently, he is the assistant professor in the Department of Chemistry, and he is the coordinator of IQAC for the past. With this brief introduction, now I request all the panel to give their presentation on emerging industry collaboration and outcome with grooming graduates. Over to Dr. Ratnavelu.
Yeah. Good afternoon to one and all at NAAC and other higher education institutions. So we are very happy to welcome Dr. S.C. Sharma-ji, Director, Dr. Ponmudi Raj, and the Deputy Directors of the NAAC, Dr. Devender, and Dr. Srinivas, and Assistant Director, Dr. N.R. Mohan. And thanks to Dr. Ponmudi Raj for the context setting, and also thanks to Dr. Dr. Srinivas for the introduction about all the speakers. So we are very happy to present today from Dr. Mahalingam College of Engineering and Technology, Pollachi, about the best practices which we follow for the past 20 years. The theme for today's talk is industry collaboration and outcome-based education for grooming graduates. See a quote from our founder chairman, Padma Bhushan Aruchelvar Dr. N. Mahalingam. A nation's wealth not only depends upon its water, land, and mineral resources, but also its people's imperishable knowledge and skill resource. With this quote, we would like to give you an overview about our college. This college was started in 1998 as a self-financing co-educational institution. This is part of a 64-year-old educational trust, which was started again by our founder as an Achimuthu Industrial Association in 1956. The college is affiliated to Anna University, Chennai. Currently, we offer 9 undergraduate programs. We offer mechanical, automobile, mechatronics, civil, electrical, and electronics and communication, and electronics and instrumentation, and we offer computer science and engineering and information technology, and 5 postgraduate programs and the MCA, and also we have got 5 research centers from Anna University, Chennai. The autonomous status was granted to our college by the UGC in the academic year 2011-12, and subsequently we got renewal up to 2022. So the NAAC accreditation, in the first cycle we got A grade, which was highest grade at that point of time. And as a second cycle we got a re-accreditation with A++ grade, the highest in the cycle 2 for the period 2018 and 2023. NBA accreditation, we are eligible for the Tier 1 being an autonomous college. So all our eligible programs got accreditation until 2022, and one set of courses and another set of courses are valid up to 2023. As you know, the survey for AICT and CAA, subsequently we achieved platinum ranking consecutively for the last year and this year through our industry collaboration. And also the Institutions Innovation Council, which is the initiative of Ministry of Education, we have obtained 5-star recognition consecutively for the last 3 years. And ARIA is again ranking for innovation activities. So under band B, that's a private institutions category. So we got the rank between 26 to 50. So this is the background in which the college is established and got accreditation and recognition by the statutory bodies. As introduced by the Dr. Srinivas, so we have the best practices here, being an A++ institution. So we have 3 focus areas which predominantly we work. The first area is industry collaboration, which will be presented by Dr. Rajendran, who is a senior professor and head of the mechanical engineering department. The second focus area is we use ICT, information and communication technology tools. Enabled outcome-based education will be presented by Dr. Anupriya as a professor and head of computer science and engineering. And the internal quality assurance cell, which is promoted and guided by the NAAC. So we have a person, a senior person, Dr. P.A. Perisamy, who is coordinating and heading this IQAC cell. So all 3 will make the presentation about the best practices in which we practice on day-to-day academic administration. And then we'll summarize under every best practices. Thank you. So over to Dr. Rajendra.
Good afternoon to one and all present here. I am really very happy to present the industry collaboration practices we are following at MCT. Under this head, we have lots of centers of excellences. These centers are established with well-known industries towards the cutting-edge technologies. Then we have a practice called Collaborative Education Program, that is CEP, and Work Integrated Learning. This program is collaborated with industries for the benefit of student training, placement, and project purpose. And we have companies within the campus, what are all the companies within the campus and their activities. And industry-based courses, we have in our curriculum, we have on-credit courses, selective courses. Those courses are developed with the help of industry persons based on the current need. And the industry attachment program, one kind of program we are following. We used to select the students in the second year itself. And for the group of students and interested in the industry, we attach a faculty member with the group. So those students regularly second year end, third year end, and fourth year end, they will go to same industry, same student group, same industry, so that they will get the industry scenario practices as well as exposure to all the industry practices. Then other than that, during the summer vacation and whenever they have a specific request, the students will go to industries for intensive purpose. The first Center of Excellence, centers of excellence are established in the institute, with the help of identified industries for the purpose of to support the following: hands-on training to students and guiding students project work, curriculum design with collaborated industries, offering on-credit courses, research and consultancy activities, testing facilities for the component developed by industry within the campus, and faculty development program, support from the industry for the faculty development programs, and organizing short-term training and valued courses for the students towards employability. And the centers available, we Apple Distinguished School established in the year 2000. The main activities gain expertise in 2D, 3D animation, web designing, and media editing technologies. The another center established in 2002 is Cisco Academy. Here the courses on CCNA routing and switching, training on interactive tools, kind of things we are giving training to students and other peoples. And the Oracle Workforce Development Program established in 2008. Here mainly focus on database domain and enhances the project management skills to the students. Then in 2009, we established the EMC Square Center to provide a training program to our students and make them industry-ready engineers. And in the same year, 2009, we established MCT SASL, Sakti Auto Components Limited Center for Design, Analysis and Testing. The industry established a testing center in the campus itself, mainly testing of steering knuckle, brake drum auto components. The Sakti Auto Components is a monopoly in supplying these components. Instead of going to ARE for testing the components, they established a NABL certified testing center in the institute. The faculty and practicing engineers are coordinating these things. They are testing fatigue and impact test here. We are using the facilities available. And the other center is MCT Altair Center of Excellence. Here we have the finite element meshing, modeling, and the analysis softwares using HyperMesh and ANSYS. And whatever test we are doing using this CDAR, we are also validating using these softwares for the stress, strain, and displacement related purpose. And we established in 2010 MCT CBE Center for Research and Green Energy Environment. Here mainly the solar and renewable energy related development is going on. In 2011, we established the MCT POS Rexroth Regional Center of Competency, mainly the automation related activities, manufacturing, hydraulics, PLC, pneumatics, sensorics, HMI, and mechatronics kits are available. In this center, we are giving a training to our students, and we are also organizing one-credit courses, and we are giving training to practicing engineers. Even other college students from various parts of state and neighboring states are coming here for taking trainings. And other center in 2012, we established MCT Keysight Center for RF Communication Systems. Mainly here we are giving hands-on expertise in ADS, help students and faculty members to design RF and microwave systems. In 2013, we established the MCT TEV Greenland Center for Advanced Training, mainly focusing on welding and non-destructive testing kind of things. Skill-oriented training in welding, bracing, surfacing, cutting, and non-destructive testing we are giving. To our students, we are giving training as well as the other CSR, through CSR activities. Other industries like N&D, L&T, and some banks are sponsoring the 10th to fail, 12th to fail students as part of their CSR activities. Regularly, we are conducting training in welding related areas. The other center in the same year, 2013, we established MCT, ASIC Center of Excellence, imparting skill set to students in the custom IC and the reconfigurable FPGA designs on board with the present semiconductor industry needs. This is mainly training on semiconductor industry needs. And we again established a center in 2013, MCT Siemens Center for Digital Manufacturing. This center mainly focus on PLM training and hardware for digital product design, simulation analysis, manufacturing product data management. So here also we are giving training to students and a solution to industry peoples. And 2014, we established MCT TEV Greenland Center for Automotive Technology. Here we have a skill-oriented training. We are giving skill-oriented training to students, mainly in the field of engine, transmission, suspension systems, tires, and wheels. We have lots of cutting and working models as an integrated whole system as well as subsystem functioning details. And we have one more center established in 2014, MCT Haridwar Textile Center. Here mainly the new product development and manufacturing technology related. So all kinds of modeling and analysis software and how these software and other technical competency helps in developing a new product. So here we are giving that kind of training. And in 2015, we established MCT BOSS Joint Certification Center. Again, in collaboration with the BOSS, we have established diesel testing facilities, all engine facility testing, dynamometer, everything we established. Students from various departments and even diploma students, they are getting training in this center. And in 2016, we established the MCT Mitsubishi Electric India Center for Factory Automation. This is mainly the state-of-the-art infrastructure in factory automation technologies. In 2017, we established a center in collaboration with genetics industry in Coimbatore. It's well known for mainly mechatronics and pneumatic related component supply, system supply. This provide components and personnel for automation industry, mainly focusing on pneumatic areas. In 2017, again, we established a Select Center for Solar PV Research. Here, we are giving skill-oriented training to the students and other people for the purpose of job. Solar photovoltaic technology to cater the needs of solar industry. In 2017, again, we established a artisan training center, mainly in the area of carpentry in collaboration with the BOSS. They have supplied all the modern tools for developing carpentry items. Here we are giving skill-oriented training to various peoples. And in 2018, we established a center with, in collaboration with Grooming, India, mainly for CNC and robotics. Here we have a welding robo, ArcMat software, and a CNC software. It's an advanced level of our welding center. The advanced training using robotics we are giving here. Then another center, 2019, established MCT, EMP does IoT center. Here, mainly the advanced communication technologies, to give in-depth exposure on IoT-based real-time system design kind of trainings we are planning for the students. And again, in 2019, we established another center with a popular pump manufacturing company in Coimbatore, Eki Pumps, mainly the pump-related cut models and performance analysis of pumps and the water technology research, everything we have established in the center. These are a few photographs at various centers. The first one was Joint Certification Center and the Center of Excellence in Gardens and the Siemens Center and the Altair Center. Just a look of various centers. This is Generic Center Toolkit and CSL Testing Center, Multi-Axial Fatigue Testing Center. So you see the students with the uniform. They are all involving with testing, how to design a fixer, how to conduct a test, what are all the parameters to be monitored, particularly in the fatigue analysis, hours together, 2-3 weeks continuously the component learn. So daytime students will take care of the center functioning under the guidance of supervisors. And the other boss of the regional center, a few photographs are given, pneumatic kits and sensorics, and these are all the, and another collaborative education program as part of industry collaboration. We have established the collaborative education program with the TVS Motor Company. We have signed MOU in the year 2015, mainly to offer a BE degree in mechanical engineering and electrical engineering. The concept of this scheme is 100% sponsored by TVS Motor Company. Joint curriculum design, project and internships. The industry practicing engineers will help, and the students during the vacation they will go to the industry. And after completion of successful completion of the degree, they will be deployed as engineers in TVS. Another scheme in the similar line, we have a work integrated learning with our sister concern Shakti Auto Components. We have signed MOE in the year 2011. So this program, every year around 40 students from first year are identified, undergo on-the-job training from second year onwards. And for the selected students, the industry is providing 50% of scholarship on total fees. And at the end of 4 years after graduation, their employment is guaranteed. And companies within the campus, we have VVDN Technologies, is a product engineering and manufacturing company, offering solutions in cloud, IoT and networking, and mainly for automotive and other applications. And we have ABT Infotech, mainly the Internet Data Center, providing real-world exposure in ICT and around 400 Mbps Internet bandwidth. And we have another company, CareSoft Global Systems, located in 25 places across the globe, providing mainly engineering services in design, modeling, electrical areas, and technical applications. Another industry located in the campus is ABT Maruti. The ABT is a dealer of Maruti vehicles. One center is located in the campus. Students undergo hands-on training in engine maintenance, vehicle service, and all the subsystem maintenance, all those things they will get. So on all these industries, our students regularly undergo internship as well as some many project, final year project and all. And we have another industry-based courses called one-credit courses. In each branch of our BE degree, we have the list of courses based on different domain. The students will select 4 courses. A list maybe 10 to 15 will be there for each department. Based on the student's interest, he will select around 4 courses from the list of industry-oriented courses. This may be mainly semester 3 to semester 6. So this course duration is 30 hours. So mostly these courses are practice-oriented, mainly the learning new software, some skills from the various center of excellence kind of things. The continuous assessment, everything we are conducting for assessment point of view. And we have the industry attachment program. The scheme is called 2, 4, 12 or 24 weeks. The internship phase 1, they will go 2 weeks, that is end of second year. And the phase 2, 4 weeks, end of third year. And the phase 3 and the project together 12 weeks or 24 weeks. So the option 1, 12 weeks, particularly the 8th semester, 12 weeks, they will go for industry project. And also they will do project work. These 24 weeks, we have an accelerated learning scheme. Those who have scored 7.5 and above CGPA, For them, we are providing the opportunity. If they want, they can take 3 subjects in advance, 5, 6, 7. The 3 subjects of 8th semester, they will advance, they will complete it in the 5th and 6th and 7th, each semester one extra subject. So that in the 8th semester totally they will be free. 24 weeks they will get. During these 24 weeks, they will go to the same industry. They will get something like a training engineer, full practice they will get. At the same time, they will complete their project work in the industry itself. This is the number of students undergone the industry attachment and the intensive programs. For example, there is 3. In our college, we have a stream called mechanical, automobile, civil, mechatronics are all called as a core stream. And the electrical, electronics and instrumentation stream courses together are called circuit stream. Computer science and the IT department together called as IT stream. So this first one, core stream, year-wise we are given 189, 325, 386, 420. Likewise, the other streams also gradually increasing from 583 to 966. This intensive number of students is there. The companies list also given. So mainly based on all these industry-related activities, mainly the linking with the industries for curriculum development, creating cutting-edge technology in the campus as center of excellence, and involving industry practicing engineers in the curriculum development, and coordinating students' development along with the faculty members, provided this kind of outcomes, something like industry-based curriculum, designing value-added courses for the students, project and product-based learning, organizing training, seminars, and workshops for the benefit of students as well as faculty members, industrial training for faculty members. When the faculty members are visiting along with the students, faculty members also will undergo industry immersion training. So they will get a lot of exposure. In turn, they will disseminate during the class hours. Consultancy activities based on the Center of Excellence facilities and the faculty competency, they are providing consulting services to the nearby industries like L&D kind of things. Industrial visit and intensives, mainly for the student as well as faculty, they will visit the industries. And the student finally, based on all these relationship between the industry and the institute, it will end up with student recruitment. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm happy to present about the ICT-enabled outcome-based education at our college. As we all know, the usage of information and communication technology in education will help to cater to the needs of specific students, the too large number of students. And outcome-based education is an instruction model where we assess the student performance in terms of knowledge and skill outcomes. So the integration of ICT and OBE shifts the focus from the teacher to the learner. So with this objective, we have practiced ICT-enabled outcome-based education at our institution. So here we use, for student-centric learning, we use tablet-based learning to a large extent, coupled with digital resources. And the usage of ICT tools helps in easier outcome assessment. And periodic academic audits helps in continuous quality improvement of the teaching learning process. For curriculum design and instructional methodology, first we seek various inputs from the stakeholders such as industry experts, alumni, academic experts, and students also. All these inputs are consolidated, and this helps in the curriculum and course design. And in each course, the learning objectives are set at higher cognitive levels of the Bloom's taxonomy, which helps the students to learn better. And learner-centric practices are adopted in all aspects. We also give focused inputs for fast and slow learners. For advanced learners, we give specific inputs in terms of individual assignments and projects, and whereas for slow learners, remedial classes and practice sessions are conducted. Various active learning and participatory learning practices such as role play, think, pair, share, quiz, flipped classroom are practiced in our institution. And we find that the students participate eagerly in all these activities, and the learning outcome is also achieved. And for tutorial sessions, we have small group teaching where small set of students are given problem solving sessions. This helps in giving individual attention to the students. Also, we insist students to gain hands-on skills by developing projects at centers of excellence. Additionally, to instill the spirit of self-learning and lifelong learning, we identify a few self-study units in selective courses of senior semesters. Today's trend is M-learning. So keeping in pace with this, all the students of our institution are provided with 8-inch tablets, and tablets are used for both classroom teaching as well as for online sessions. So through tablets, because of the visual quality of the teaching content, student engagement is better, and we are able to hold the student attention for a longer period of time. Additionally, the instant sharing of contents like images, audio, video happens in the classroom itself. So the reach of the content is also better. Interaction, much better interaction is witnessed through hand-raised requests and through poll questions. These also help to assess the understanding, on-the-spot assessment of the students' understanding. The tablet serves as a digital repository for all the e-content which we share through the cloud platform. And MCT Connect app is used for handling remote sessions which supports online learning. Additionally, for IT-based courses, the tablet serves a dual purpose because we are able to run online compilers and try out simple programs. Likewise, for analytical courses, spreadsheets as well as simulation software are also run in the tablet itself for enhancing the student understanding. Additionally, individual or group assignments can be given through the tablets itself, and this helps to cater to the needs of the individual students. The campus has the extensive infrastructure, both hardware and software, to support digital learning. All the classrooms are Wi-Fi enabled, and we have a campus automation software which has been developed in-house, which handles all the aspects of the teaching learning process from course registration, attendance and student progress monitoring, outcome assessment, etc. Various online courses, both faculty and students are encouraged to undergo courses through the Swayam platform, and students are also being given the credit transfer option recently. In addition, virtual labs for programming courses are also carried out. Since 2012, we have established the IIT Bombay IIT Kharagpur Remote Center at our campus. Through this center, we are carrying out various activities like coordinating spoken tutorial sessions, workshops and seminars, as well as live lectures offered by IIT-B and IIT Kharagpur. Additionally, MCT has been recognized as an academic center in 2020 for initiating spoken tutorial. As on today, more than 503 faculty certifications have been enabled through this remote center. Several e-resources are available at our central library for the benefit of the students. We are part of the DELNET e-database. The Science Direct journals, e-journals are available in our library. And the National Digital Library, we are part of the National Digital Library. NPTEL content, all the video lectures are also made available to the students. We subscribe to the DTH channels, Swayam Prabha, 32 DTH channels for educational programs. And we are also part of the InflibNet consortium. So the outcome-based education framework we have adopted as per the Washington Accord, and at par with the learning objectives, we also assess the student performance based on the Bloom's taxonomy. The questions in the external evaluation as well as internal assessments are based on the Bloom's levels. Various software platforms as well as templates and surveys help in the measurement of attainments, especially our campus automation software, MCT Edu, helps in a calculation of the COPO attainment. A quality improvement is achieved through regular audits and periodic review process. So as the outcome of this ICT-enabled OBE, we find that the students are engaged in a better fashion throughout the course. And self-paced learning, students are able to choose their own learning pace. We are able to witness improved academic performance, and the assessment of the learning outcomes has also become easy because of the usage of ICT tools. So this has enabled a seamless transition to online classes even during this pandemic, and we are able to witness continuous quality improvement because of the audit system that we have. Thank you.
Thanks, madam. Good afternoon to everyone. Myself, Dr. P. A. Sami, I am presenting some of the functions carried out by the IQAC cell. This is the organization chart of our IQAC. It works under the chairmanship of our principal, and we have a separate IQAC office. Being an IQAC coordinator, I am supported by 3-member faculty team, and we often interact with the heads of departments and heads of sections to have a fruitful interaction, and that will take us further to plan academic year plan. Next. So these are some of the activities carried out by internal quality assurance cell: benchmarking, learner-centric, creating facilities for learning, learner-centric environment, developing quality culture, eco-friendly campus, documentation and auditing, acting as a nodal agency, and social responsibility. And we also connect with industries, then monitoring and reviewing and mentoring. Then the first step in the beginning of the academic year is benchmarking. So the first activity that we carry out is preparing the academic year plan for that particular academic year. So for this, we take into account the following 5 things. That is, what are the requirements, statutory requirements from the bodies like UGC, AICTE, NAAC-India, and also accreditation bodies like NAAC-India and NARF, ARIA, and CA survey. Then we also consider the previous performance of our institution, and we compare the performance of other institutions like peer institutions. And we also take into account the resources available in our campus, what our strength, that is in terms of faculty, input behavior of students, infrastructure, and also the amenities. And also we have the strategy planning for 5 years. For every 5 years, we used to prepare the strategy planning. And all these 5 things will give us an input for the preparation of this academic year. We normally discuss and interact with the department heads and head of the sections to prepare this academic year plan. Now, once the academic year plan is prepared, then we want to ensure that the quality of education is served. So, by way of conducting some of the activities. Say, for example, the SIP, that is Student Induction Program. So, in this Student Induction Program, the first year students who have been admitted in our college have given somewhat orientation-like program. In this, we conduct several activities so that the first year students will feel comfortable when they enter into our college, and we'll make them to have a strong bonding with their fellow students and also the faculty members. And we have some physical activities also during this program, like yoga and sports and games. And we give them opportunity to exhibit their hidden talents by way of participating in dancing program, singing, and drawing like that. So during this part also, we have been teaching them about the universal human values and also professional ethics. And these 2 things are also part of the curriculum also. So we have included in these 2 things in the not only the first year and the second year also we have been teaching this UHV. And not only the students are given induction orientation, the freshly recruited faculty members are also given the induction regarding quality of teaching learning process. So through this OBE, there is a division called OBE division. Through this, we are imparting them the ethos and culture of our institution, how to carry out the teaching learning process in an effective way. And we also annually we conduct there is teaching learning convention. There is a platform in which different departments of our college will get the opportunity to share the best practices that are being followed in the department, so that the other departments can also follow the best practices. And we also have a separate research and development cell. And during this, so in this R&D cell, there is a coordinator, and we have a well-defined research policy also. And we encourage faculty members to publish papers and to get external funded projects and also consultancy. For these activities to be carried out effectively, we give them some incentives. We are motivating them by way of giving some incentives. And next one is monitoring and reviewing. This monitoring and reviewing process takes place regularly. And we have several committees like class committee, course coordinators committee, and the HOD's meeting also we are reviewing and monitoring. And these are the output from these meetings will be discussed in the IQAC meeting and also in the planning and monitoring board meeting also. And apart from that, we have the PAC, the Program Assessment Committee. And before conducting board of studies for every department, we have this Program Assessment Committee. In this Program Assessment Committee, we used to discuss the feedback that are being collected from different stakeholders like students, alumni, parents, employer, and even general public also about the infrastructure and curriculum aspect also. The main aspect, the main focus will be on the curriculum. So once we get the feedback from this, that will be consolidated in the PAC and they will be recommended to the Board of Studies and they will frame the curriculum and syllabus accordingly. So that will give us a chance to improve the quality. And that's why we are monitoring and reviewing the process. And another important activity that is being carried out by IQAC is documentation and auditing. All the events, processes that are taking place in the college are being documented. And we used to get the monthly progress report from every department and sections so that no activity will be left out. Documenting will be very perfect. And also we are releasing a monthly magazine called Crusade. So in that Crusade, students will get the chance to exhibit their written communication. They can write the any topic. Articles will be written by students. And also we carry out auditing. Usually at the end of every semester, we used to conduct the academic and administrative audit. And also the external peer review for autonomous system is also carried out effectively in our college. Then we are very much interested in helping our society by way of implementing certain schemes proposed by our government then and there. The first one is the Unnat Bharat Abhiyan. So under this Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, 5 villages have been adopted by our college, and this we are trying to help the village people to develop in the socio-economic development. We are taking care very much on this Unnat Bharat Abhiyan scheme. Recently, we have conducted an awareness program in these villages about the corona also. And the Swachh Bharat, mostly the importance of the hygiene and cleanliness activities are carried out. We conduct rally program with the help of our NSS volunteers and also the street cleaning, and we are imparting the importance of the cleanliness to the village people about the open defecation that are also done by our NSS volunteers. And another one is Jal Shakti Abhiyan. And this is a new scheme introduced by the Ministry of Jal Shakti, and this is mostly related to water conservation. So in this, the coordinator from civil department is coordinating this activity, and this we are teaching the people about the importance of water conservation and charging of the bore wells, because the water is going to be a scarce element hereafter. Therefore, we teach the importance and conservation of water in this. So apart from the above activities, we have some other outreach activities conducted by NSS, NCC, and departmental also. They are extending the research activity to help the society. So this way you are helping the society. The next one. Then, according to this quality education mandate, one of the points suggested is the HIEs should come forward to mentor other institutions. So since we got A++ in the NAAC, we have been given the opportunity to help other institutions by way of giving us the scheme called Pharma scheme. So in this aspect, we are very much thankful to UGC and NAAC for giving us this Pharma scheme to be implemented by our institution. So in this, the scheme works under the hub and spoke model, where the hub will be the mentor, which is our college, and the spoke will be the mentee institutions. And this case, we have identified 6 mainly institutions in and around Coimbatore district, and we are in the process of helping them. And for this, UGC has generally allotted 30 lakhs rupees as fund, and we will implement the scheme in a very successful way. So with this, I will wind up the activities that are carried out in the IQAC. Now I will hand over the session to our principal secretary.
Thanks to the members, Dr. Rajendran, Dr. Anupriya, and Dr. Perisam for sharing the best practices which are followed in the campus, not only to meet the requirements of the statutory bodies, but also to meet the expectations of the stakeholders like students and industry experts and also the parents. I would like to quickly present some of the practices which are followed beyond our best practices which are presented. In the curriculum, apart from technical courses, we also conduct professional skills courses for the first year and second year and third year. Of course, final years will focus more on their placement activities and then projects and then focusing on the latest technologies. So we offer wellness for students for the first year along with student induction program, which is recommended by the UGC and the AACTE. So we give them 1 credit by conducting sports, yoga, and personal effectiveness. The second year, as per the new curriculum recommended by the AACTE and UGC on universal human values. And in the third year, we offer 2 courses, employability skills 1 and 2, mainly focusing on quantitative aptitude and logical reasoning and verbal reasoning, which allocated 2 credits for them. And we have the forum called Student Guild of Service, mainly for the students and by the students and of the students. So what we do, the students are encouraged to conduct annual state level technical symposium and cultural activities and symposiums, conference and workshops and co-curricular and extracurricular events by them. So there is a fund provision for the students. So that will be managed by them, and they are encouraged and motivated by the faculty coordinators to take initiatives and get trained in organizing such kind of events through the various industry collaborations. And the annual scholarships mainly we provide for the students to support them who are economically weak, but they are merit students. So through state government and through our college management, so close to 2.8 crores annually it is supported for their education. And we have a separate cell career planning and guidance where the students' talent enhancement programs are organized for the first year and second year and third year. And career counseling and guidance is divided into 4 subdivisions. One is placement, another is competitive exams, and higher studies and entrepreneurship. We have an entrepreneurship cell, we call it as a CBE, Center for Innovation, Business Incubation and Entrepreneurship. Recent 3 years, we have incubated close to 10 startups by our own alumni and also the interested entrepreneurs in this region. Of course, faculty HR and it's very important for every institution. We also support them by providing seed money and incentives for promoting research activities. And also we sponsoring to attend conferences, seminar, national and international level. And faculty welfare measures like superannuation, pension scheme, gratuity scheme, and insurance, and even thrift society we have among our faculty members to support financially as and when needed. And we conduct, in the recent past 5 years, we have conducted 3 international conferences on renewable energy and sustainable environment. We collaborated with Cape Breton University, Canada. So this is conducted once in 2 years. So we invite researchers in the field of energy and environment across the globe for the past 5 years. It is also supported financially by the AACTE in the recent 2019 conference. See, the college is part of Shakti Group, which is comprising various divisions, started from sugar, textile, foundry, and power plant, soya, and we have dairy, finance, transport, and also a lot of other educational institutions, and automotive industry, and the logistics business. So the group founder is our founder of the college, Arichilvaraya, Dr. M. Mahalingam, is a Padma Bhushan awardee. So the MCET is a unit of Sakti group of education institutions. We have 2 engineering colleges, 3 arts and science colleges, we have paramedical and nursing institutions, schools, agriculture colleges and polytechnics, and also other institutions. We are running in various, most of the South Indian places we are running in. This is the organization structure of our college. Is headed by our chairman, Dr. M. Manikam sir, and correspondent Sri M. Harigarasudan, and secretary, Dr. C. Ramaswamy sir, and myself as principal. Way forward in accordance to the new National Education Policy 2020. So we are very keen to introduce multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary courses, and also looking forward to strengthen more research and development and industry relationships. And also by enhancing the stakeholder satisfaction, we can attract more better stakeholders in the near future. This is a great opportunity to thank NAAC, the entire team, right from director, deputy directors, and assistant directors, for their consistent guidance and the encouragement given to all the institutions, especially this time the seminar series is focusing on A++ institutions, to share their best practices to other institutions to promote quality education. We wholeheartedly thank on behalf of the college, especially the NAAC team. So with this, we thanks and we open for the questions from the panel or from audience.
Thanks, Dr. Rathinavaluji. It was, I think, a holistic presentation which I saw, considering that industry collaboration by Dr. Rajendraji, then ICT-enabled outcome-based education by Dr. Anupriya, and internal quality assurance by Dr. Periosan. Of course, you covered everything. And what I found interesting is, I think so all these 3, and then you also have covered all 7 criteria are being covered, except probably that infrastructure and learning resources, baki criteria number 1, 2, 3 also I found in the case of your research concept, and then 6 for students, or 6 for governance, leadership and management that you have explained. Then institutional values and social responsibility. So many things you are doing it. It's appreciable. Few questions are there. I think let us invite the participant if they have any question. Otherwise, we can pursue with some. Dr. Samuel, please see if any participant has raised any hand. Participants are requested. We can ask the question related to the presentation what Dr. Mahalingam College has presented. An opportunity to have an interaction. We request participant to raise the hand. Samuel?
Sir, no one raise their hands, sir. I'll request to raise their hands to enable you to ask questions. Yeah. Money. When they win money, you may ask the question.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Yes.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. Am I audible, sir? Hello?
Yes, you are audible. Please proceed.
Yes, sir. So Mahalingam College is doing, apart from the regular curriculum, teaching, learning process. So they are giving a lot of training. So how it is possible, because students may not have time. How it is possible to undergo the training?
Hello. See, the answer for the question, what we have done open elective, 1 credit courses, and theories are integrated with practical. So most of the time the students are, along with curriculum, they learn these kind of skills. And also we motivate the students if they go for any courses or the content beyond the syllabus which is prescribed for that particular academic year. So they can undergo some weekend courses. So what we have, it's almost in the campus, there are 1,200 students are staying and that's 40%, 60% of the students are coming from nearby. So they take up some courses in the evening or in the weekend to compensate if they want some additional content. So this is what we manage. So we don't load them in the weekdays. We also give them an option to undergo either in the evening or in the weekend. So that's an option we are giving to them.
And also the additional value-added courses, all the students are not going to all the centers for learning. Based on the students' interest, whichever the area they like, they will take extra courses or value-added courses.
And there are a lot of different types of industries. Their manufacturing items are different. So in that scenario, how it is possible to make the industry ready?
Yeah, mainly when we are developing curriculum with the help of industry and whatever academic collaboration we have in terms of collaborative education program and work integrated learning. Industry ready means in any institute cannot produce 100% industry ready. To some extent, we can make them to understand by way of sending students frequently to industry and providing industry related electives and non-credit courses. To some extent, we will make them to understand industry practices. That is what our objective. Anyway, 100% is very difficult. Again, it depends upon the nature of the industry.
Yes, sir, but it is not possible because all industries know. So they have to give the training after graduation when they recruit.
Yeah, that is the base. That is why I said based on the industry business, they have to provide specialized training. But still, as part of generalized on manufacturing means, what are all the things in addition to curriculum we can give? Design means like that we can do something extra beyond the curriculum. For that only we are utilizing the newly developed Center of Excellences and industry collaborations.
Okay, sir. Sir, one more question. So what is the use of inculcating universal human value at the college level? Because do you think that students don't have universal human values?
So whenever the students are joining, they will have some aspirations and family expectations will be there. So we allot usually for every 20 students one mentor. The mentor will interact with the students and find out their aspirations and family expectations. And accordingly, they will counsel them and they will guide them in a proper way. And they make them to understand their personal growth and that is body and mind. They will be allowed to realize what the body says, what the soul, that is the mind says, and accordingly how to behave with the other people also. Say, for example, if a student is going to a hostel mess, then he has to understand how the cooks are there and what is their plight. That is how they suffer from life, and in polite way they have to behave with the underprivileged people also. So there is a mind and body coordination should be there, and they have to show gratitude to the people. So man cannot live as a single entity. We have to depend on somebody. So in that case, we have to show some gratitude towards other people also. So that way, the SIP program, that is a student induction program, helps to know the students about the values. That is how to behave with others, main thing.
And also we are providing a part of one credit course as a professional skill courses, something like yoga and sports. Nowadays, the students are always with the mobile, WhatsApp, Facebook kind of things. Even they don't know how to maintain their body and mental health. So somehow we have to give certain good practices to them as part of their curriculum. So when they are undergoing this, they will also earning one credit for this. So we are having a separate division for teaching yoga, and the teachers are there, and the nearby institutes are helping. Even the curriculum developed based on the Physical Education University, SVSA University, Bangalore, and our own Aliyar Arivithirukoil. So we are, for the young people, it is our duty to indicate certain good things. Later, probably they will follow some students, some students they may forget at least something in their mind. Even we have the health card for the students. Periodically, we are measuring their BMI and other things. We are reporting. These are all the issues you have. If you maintain it, it will be good for you. So a lot of students are realizing that. In that way, we are attempting this kind of professional skill courses.
We go to the next person, Professor Rajendran.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, all of you. It's a wonderful. I am Professor Rajendran, Dean Management Studies in KG College of Arts, Coimbatore. So I have a couple of questions. Introduced so many program, and I belong to Coimbatore. I understand about MSET. Probably all possible ways you have taken, and I am very nearby to KCT, one of the sister concern. We understand the outcomes and the quality, alumni, everyone, what we are able to interact in the society. We appreciate in this juncture to have you all amidst in this wonderful occasion. Thank you, sir. And my question, what is the rate of success of the student? Is it mandatory for all the students, or only you select the student, those who are interested to take part in this kind of industry collaborated program? Number one. Number two, is it autonomous is an advantage to introduce these kind of programs and kind of collaborative initiatives where we are non-autonomous institution? Now I need a greater guidance where we are able to bring this kind of curriculum enhancing opportunity amidst what has been already university has given. Beyond university syllabus, is it possible to introduce any collaborative program in the curriculum? Hope, am I clear, or I'm sorry if I am confusing. Sorry, sir. Over to you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. In the first one, actually it is very difficult to provide there is an industry attachment program or industry collaborative program for all the students. Because students are coming from various backgrounds. So some students from the beginning they will prepare only for the higher studies, go to Europe or USA, that is the only their criteria. Those people will concentrate on preparations. Some students will come with the background, the family business background. So we have that SCB entrepreneurship, and then they will concentrate. Who are coming for the aim with the aim of placement. From that, based on the companies available with their skill set requirement, and we used to conduct even written tests. We'll select the students in the second year. Then we will a group of maybe 10 students for the company or 20 students. So like that, we will allot the students based on the industry requirements. Who are not getting the opportunity in the industries, as we indicated, they are permitted to go and do some extra courses in the Center of Excellence, whatever we have. That is why we have the industry attachment program separate and collaborative education program separate, then work integrated learning scheme separate, then directly going for internship separate. So based on the industry need, we have the different schemes. There are few things with the full sponsorship, few collaborations with the 50% sponsorship. In some industries, they will provide only the opportunity. So we have the based on whatever the opportunities we are giving, we are designating to the students. Yeah, autonomous institute, we have the flexibility of introducing any new courses. Probably the university system may have certain opportunities, but comparing to autonomous system, I think you have a lot of constraints with the affiliated colleges. Non-autonomous and affiliated colleges.
Good. Next, Samuel.
Yeah. Chaban Nayak, you may ask a question. You have been unmuted.
The question is not given. The participants are requested if they have any query they can ask. Meanwhile, I will ask some questions which are related with the participant, probably many of the people. Dr. Prachanavalluji, you have stated that your institution is run by Sakti group of companies. Means your management is related with that. So one immediate question arises, so many of the people might have the same, that how many number of employment might be provided
by our own group. As of basis.
See, we have two options here. One is the industries which are run by our Sakti group outside the campus. And also we have allowed a few companies to work within our campus through a collaborative education program where we are also taking partnership with those institutions. And without our partnership, like VVDN, these are professional companies which are running and operated across the globe in the field of product, automotive, electronics, and so on. So we can say closely 100 students are joining in these three categories like collaborative education program and our own companies and our partnership companies. And we don't force any students, in fact, to any companies. We also give them an option, an opportunity, and we only encourage them. It's up to the choice of the students who is eligible and interested. So they can choose the companies based on the CTC and based on their domain and based on their interest. And even some people may stay back 2 years or 3 years and then they switch over to higher education. So they all tell them in advance. So this is what we can say, closely 100 students in a year they choose under these three categories. And also we have prominent recruiters from Infosys, NTT Data, and we have from this year CTS and TCS PLM. And there are many other companies also takes in double digit. So they take 30, 40 in per company. So this is what happening.
Needful might be seeing all these things. Collaboration on that. Now one question, another is related with Peresamiji, is related to the IQAC, and that arises because you have spoken about benchmarking. Now the question arises whether you set any benchmark year by year, it goes roll on, or it is steady, how you proceed with that. So this is a very important term.
For normally benchmarking, we compare our strength. What is our achievement in the previous year, and what is our faculty strength, what is the input behavior, entry level behavior of students, and also we compare what is the expectation of the external agencies and the statutory bodies also, and we compare with our peer institutions. So taking into all these things, and also we have planned for the strategic planning. For every year we used to prepare the strategic planning. So we set target in all the strategic planning. So how to reach the target, and all considering all these things, we set the target and we try to support. Suppose if in some of the factors, not all the factors will be moving forward. In some of the parameters, something goes below our expectation. We talk with our management to support. What are the difficulties the teacher face and what type of facilities we have to create. So in that way, we are helping our faculty to achieve the target. So that's why we are doing it, sir.
Yeah, so you plan it, it's yearly, 3 year, 5 year, how do you plan it?
For every year we are planning. Academic year means before that is during vacation, that is the month of May, we plan. So when the academic year starts in the month of June, normally June end we will start the academic year activity. So from that onward, we will be carrying out the activity. And at the end of the academic year also, we are assessing what is the level, what is the percentage of things we have achieved. If there is a drastic change in the planning and the target achieved, then we seriously think in the different forums and we will try to sort it out. We will try to narrow down the gap.
Okay, now continuing with the same, what are the efforts people might be taking for to develop that quality culture that also you have mentioned? This is very important. Quality culture is the need of the hour, and that is a continuous process, quality assurance, quality and enhancement. So what are the steps you people are taking so that the other stakeholders can also listen and understand accordingly? Give me, please.
Yeah, for the teaching learning process, we have a separate division called outcome-based education division. And we have a separate coordinator for the outcome-based education. From each department, we have called OBE coordinator. So we have a separate team working on the teaching learning process. So they will give the input to the faculty and also to the students about the importance of outcome-based education. And that wing takes care of the academic side. And also we have a separate R&D cell. So that is headed by a senior professor. And they will define the policy. Say, for example, they will set the target for each faculty member, how many papers they have to publish and how many external funded projects they have to get and how much consultancy they have to carry out. So, in order to motivate the faculty, we are giving some incentives also. Say, for example, if external funded projects are obtained and consultancy is carried out, say, for example, 40% of the consultancy revenues generated will be given to faculty in order to motivate them to carry out the other consultancy activities also. And also, not only academic and research, we are helping the society also, because that is very, very important. So we should not think of ourselves alone. So we have to think of the society also. In that context, we have different schemes through NFS, NCC, and also we have in our trust, earlier we have carried out the Sakti Pura. That's a Pura that is providing urban facilities to rural areas. That scheme was actually promoted by our past President, Dr. Abdul Kalam. So we have a separate division for this Pura scheme. So that from that also we have carried out several outreach activities. That way we are taking into account the academic, research, and the extension activities. That also we have carried out. We have separate cell for that also. So through this we have a holistic approach. And in all these things, students are also involved. So therefore we are developing a holistic development of the students.
Okay, good, Periyaswamy, you are taking a good initiative. Till the time we provide an opportunity for any participant can raise their hand if they have any query. We'll continue asking more questions.
Yes, sir. Maybe no one is raised the hand, sir. That's it from.
Okay. Yeah, one person, I think, Rajiv Dubey is providing an opportunity.
Dubey, you have been unmuted. Ask a question. Rajiv Dubey.
Hello. Sir, I'm audible.
Yes, Dubey, you can speak.
Yeah, sir. Okay, sir. Sir, it was a nice program. I just observed that. Sir, one query I have to ask you. How in the newcomers, in between the newcomers, those students who are coming to join in the engineering, especially engineering field, how we can convince them that industry is not going to edge, because it has seen that the students are not less interested towards the field of mechanical engineering, civil engineering, electrical engineering. Much more they are going to the computer science and other fields. How we can encourage them?
You are asking how to encourage the youngsters towards more engineering kind of things?
Actually, it has been seen that the most number of students are going towards the software engineering side.
Why not
But
core?
basically, they are not going in the core industries like mechanical, civil.
Yeah, it is correct.
In long run, I think it will be very difficult for the civilization if good students are not coming towards the core branches.
Correct.
So,
Yeah, it's correct.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, actually, there are lots of influencing factors the present situation, media and other people, even AICT recommending emerging areas towards computer science. So all those things, something like deviates the parents and students to go to a particular area. As indicated, if there is no development in core engineering, we cannot see any working product. Probably everything in the name of software. How long these people going to write software for insurance company and something like finance without the core engineering development? So one day they will end up with the mass crowd. Then they will realize. Then they will switch over to other area. But somehow presently they are all tempted to take these kind of courses. I don't know how something from the government AIST side, something they have to do it as something like education provider, and we can motivate, but after selecting the course only they are coming to college. So that is probably it is not in our hand. Who are coming to core engineering, probably we will mold them by way of providing a good infrastructure and something like centers and industry practices.
Industry can. People from industry talk about.
No one else has raised their hand, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, so nice. We are going to wind up in next 5 minutes. Before that, I really appreciate all you panelists for giving the presentation, a very good presentation. One simple and very straight question is for Anupriya ji, because she has nicely explained that ICT enabled outcome-based education. The simple question is, madam, we are talking about this outcome-based education everywhere in ETC, AICT and all that. How this, because this ICT was very much helpful in this pandemic period. How this outcome-based education is helpful for your students to develop their career?
Sir, as we discussed earlier, outcome-based education it focuses more on the skill level and the knowledge level of the student, just not on rote learning. So, as per the Bloom's taxonomy, we have multiple levels of multiple levels in the taxonomy, and our focus is towards the higher levels. So, when students learn to apply the knowledge that they have, obviously they are going to be better graduates. That's how outcome-based education is helping us.
Nice. That we can see also in all of your 4 people's presentation. It was a 360-degree coverage. Really appreciate principal sir and all you 3 good people, experienced people. Now winding up, we are actually no panelists, no participants. They have raised their hand. We will wind up with a formal vote of thanks by our Dr. Mohan, Assistant Advisor. I request him to please proceed accordingly.
Thank you, sir. At the outset, good afternoon to everyone. It is my privilege to propose vote of thanks on this occasion. This is one such webinar where NAAC has taken up bringing on board with the A++ institutions to provoke an intellectual thought into the academia or the institutions to the best practices, emulate the best practices that have been practiced by the graded institutions. So here, it is well known fact that nothing will work unless we do. This is what which is reflecting in this webinar. And I would like to thank our Director NAAC, Professor S.C. Sharma sir, who inspires us, motivates and guides us in accomplishing big things in our career and as well as in the quality of education. Thank you, sir. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the quality team of Dr. Mahalingam College of Engineering and Technology, Dr. A. Ratnamvelu, sir, Principal, and Dr. I. Rajan sir, HOD Mechanical, and Dr. G. Anupriya, Madam, HOD Computer Science, and PA Periswamy sir, Coordinator and Head of the IQAC, for accepting our invitation and coming on board with NAAC and presenting their best practice to spread the quality among the August Academy. It is a pleasure to have you on this webinar, sir. And I would like to extend my word of thanks to the coordinator of this program, Dr. Saude sir, Deputy Advisor NAAC, for the opportunity, and Dr. B.S. Ponmaraj sir, advisor, for his support and for the introductory remark. I would like to extend my thanks to Dr. S. Srinivas, Deputy Advisor NAAC, for his guidance and supervision in making this webinar a successful one. I also take this opportunity to thank Dr. Amay Kumar sir, Advisor, NAAC, and Mr. Samuel, this NAAC, to facilitate the webinar with the necessary ICT tools. So on behalf of NAAC, extend a very hearty word of thanks to all the dignitaries present in this webinar who are reaping the fruits of this webinar. And I thank all my officers, colleagues, and other good hearts who have worked in the background for the support. On this note, I thank one and all for your patience. Thank you one and all. Namaste.
So many thanks. Thanks. Palingam College would like to speak something related.
Sir, thank you once again to the NAAC for organizing such kind of seminars to help the institutions across India. And always NAAC is inspiring us. They are always guiding, motivating, and very friendly to all the institutions to encourage them to go for accreditation. So right from the beginning, we are working with submitting this second cycle. So we once again thank for the entire team who also reviewed the presentation a number of times, and we are in touch with your team for the past 1.5 months. So this is a great opportunity to interact with all of you once again, and also with all the audience, very useful inputs, and also we also got a lot of points to improve for the next cycle. So thank you once again, and also thank all the my colleagues who also helped and worked and revised many times. And thanks for all of them once again in this occasion. And Dr. Perisami can say.
So I would like to thank our team and also the NAAC team, and especially Deputy Advisor Dr. S. Srinivasa sir and Dr. N.R. Mohan, Deputy Advisor, Assistant Advisor NAAC, for contacting us, and their friendly approach is very much appreciated. I didn't think that they're down to the earth. So they are talking just like friends. They're helping us how to go about this presentation and all that. And almost some 8 or 9 times I have spoken. So even if I call them, even after office hours, they're readily accepted to answer my questions, and I thank you both of them for wholeheartedly responding to our queries. And in future also, we'd like to have more interaction with the NAAC team. So we expect that the same cordial relationship should prevail among between both the NAAC and MCET. So thank you very much, sir, and thanks to our team also. So thanks, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Perisami. You are absolutely right. This Dr. Mohan and Srinivas are actually they are teacher and guide, and they are gem for our institution, including our PhD sir, who under his guidance we move ahead with such type of webinar. So many thanks. It was a strategically planned presentation. So nice. Appreciate Palingam College. Very nice presentation. And an appeal is there to all the participants. We are continuing with this series of webinar. We are doing an international webinar, and you please regularly visit our website homepage. You will find some of the other webinar series related with this, going to benefit the stakeholders of higher education. Take the benefit and grow. Quality culture prevail. That is an intention. Thank you very much for your participation. Thank you. Namaste.
Kauda sir, with your permission.
Mohanji, बोलिए.
Okay,
Sir, Srina sir, after you, sir. You are speaking. You're telling something.
No. Just I wanted to thank Perisami sir and Principal sir. Thank you very much, sir, for your time and nice presentation. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ratnavelu sir.
Yes, sir.
And personal front, I am thanking you.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for
giving the students an hands-on training before venturing into the field.
Definitely, sir. Which we are doing, and
thank you very much.
Much more, yeah.
Yeah, that is what needed, sir. Students now, they do require the hands-on training before venturing into the fields, whatever they desire. that you are providing. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thanks.
Right, sir. Thank you, Mahalingam team.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Right, sir.
Samir, we shall sign off.